GM boys, we finally made it. Football begins this week, Thursday night, Friday night, Sunday. Can't wait. We do have some last little best ball drafts to get in, and that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to hang out. We are going to draft a little bit. This will probably be the last best ball stream of the entire year. So soak it up, fellas.
It's Short King Summer, dude. It just feels like no one in fantasy sports ever learns anything. Does he mistime it, or is Brock Bowers just a grown man? Brock Bowers is just a grown man. Dare I say, Rich, football might be back. In the words of Lane Johnson, this offense looks constipated. It's Short King Summer.
All right, boys. GM. Hope that you guys are all having a wonderful Labor Day. Hope that, honestly, I hope that you guys aren't having to work. I hope that you were all watching this from the comfortable confines, maybe of a couch. Maybe you're walking the dog right now. It's the end of Slap King Summer. The only way that I know to honor Labor Day, a very important day in American history, a very important day for all of us working stiffs out there, is to put my nose to the grindstone. Got a video coming out later today on how to play Battle Royale. So if you're new to the Battle Royale streets, if you're here on if you're on Underdog, if you've used code Davis to sign up and get your deposit bonus, there will be a video at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central on just like kind of basic Battle Royale strategy, and also a giveaway in that video. So all you have to do is comment on the video down below. And you'll be entered to win a giveaway of Peter, John, and Nez's Best Ball Masterclass. Just realized my camera's way too low. Yes, this is big right here. My boy just downloaded Splash. Here's something that all of you guys can do if you're looking to support the channel. And honestly, actually, not even if you're looking to support the channel, just if you are looking for something to do, sign up, bros. Sign up to the Slappy Survivor. Dude, we just got Genty at pick 16. This contest right here, survive the NFL season for $25K. I've got some entries in this. I assume the Swolecast boys are going to be entering into this contest as well. The link to that is in the description of this video. Be awesome if you guys would sign up. They're a partner not only of this channel, but also a partner of the Swolecast. The promo code doesn't really work here. I can just put this in the this referral link in the chat. There you go. You could follow that referral link, and I think it gets me like $10. But that's not really the big deal. The thing I would love for you guys to do is to just sign up for the Slappy Survivor. And of course, sign up for the touchdown Survivor that we're doing on the Swolecast as well. First regular season edition of the Swolecast tomorrow. It will be a true first look for all of us. No, so there's not going to be any overlay on this contest. So the way that this Survivor contest works is if 100 of us are in it, then it's a 100-person pool for whatever. I guess that would be what, $2,500 to first place. So if we get 500, we get 500. If we get 1,000, we get 1,000. But yeah, no overlay in the Splash Sports contest. 2,000 drafts later, are you excited for the season or sad you can't draft for the regular season? No, I'm ready. I'm ready for the season to begin. Was with my buddy this weekend who's won the BBM of life. He's bankrolling me to do 10 555s in one Mastiff. Hell yeah, Bearcat. Now that is a day. That's how we're having a day. Lou is in the Slappy Survivor. C-Money's in the Slappy Survivor. What I'll tell you is that every Friday on the sports betting show, the Sports Betting and the Pick'em show with Rich Rebar, we are going to be making a Survivor pick. So if you want to be included in that Survivor contest, if you want to be included in the content, I would tell you guys to sign up over there. Yes, BR season has just begun. Who is to say we can't keep drafting? Coolers, you make an excellent point, a point that I'm happy to have heard. Yeah, the one hole, this poor fella, wow, we're absolutely taking Lamar here. This poor fella over in the, and I get 55 entries left to do in the puppy. So I guess people are getting a little bit funky over in the puppy, but this guy in the one hole did Jamar Chase, Brock Bowers. He got the nutted start. How did he not take Amarian Hampton or Kyron Williams there? Yeah, picking Jacobs or T over Bowers is utter woke nonsense. Couldn't agree more. I was anticipating Best Ball Mania filled by Saturday. I thought today would be a giant fill rate for it. Little Marvin Harrison Dipperino. Am I tripping? Is Marvin Harrison? Okay. It's, we'll take Garrett Wilson. The sidekick must be having momentary delay issues. Gonna miss the sidekick. Yes. A-Chain is absolutely nutted in the BR right now. I agree. I got Pacheco as my running back 2 in my home league. Am I cooked? No. Pacheco is a really strong running back 2. I'm sure I have plenty of fantasy football teams out there with worse running back 2s than that. All right, so we have Nico Collins, Ashton Genty, Lamar Jackson, Garrett Wilson. We're pretty close to needing to do our final exposure. We'll have to do maybe Wednesday we'll do elite or delete. Yeah, I'm thinking Wednesday we'll do elite, our final edition of elite or delete, where everyone can submit, all the YouTube members can submit their teams. Maybe we'll do some exposure checks as well. Yeah, we'll do some exposures. We'll see who the slappiest king in all the land is. How to save my punt wide receiver home league. I mean, it depends how hard you punted, bro. There's really no way to save a true punt. If you really punted wide receiver, because you're never smashing a good, you're never gonna find good wide receivers off the waiver wire. Yes, there is a Swolecast one as well. The Swolecast one is a touchdown survivor, David. So the Swolecast one is you choose a player or 2 players every single week to score a touchdown, which is pretty freaking cool if you think about it. Do we do Hunter? Oh, no, we got to do Zay Flowers. So we've got Lamar, Jeanty, Nico, Garrett Wilson, and Flowers. Pickens is my highest exposure player this year. I think that's good. I think that's pretty strong. I think George Pickens. I mean, isn't Pickens just T. Higgins, but in round 4 instead of round 2? That's kind of what I think. I can't believe that this dude got Chase Bowers and then backed it up with McBride. And he's got to take a third. Well, he doesn't have to. Is this a good team to take Rashi? No, we need Tony Pollard. There you go. Pollard is the running back 2 with Ashton Genty. Perfectly cromulent. Probably we'll do, honestly, we're probably just going to do week 1 pick'ems every day. I'll probably do one Wednesday, I'll do one Thursday, I'll do one Friday, I'll do one Saturday, and I'll do one Sunday. And they will probably all come out via YouTube Shorts and Instagram. Ooh, holding both Rashi and Judkins in my home league. That's tough. I mean, I actually like Rashi Rice more in home leagues, if that makes any sense. Because in home leagues, like I had my league with all my buddies who I go to the gym with last night, and Rashi was like my top target in that league because I knew, first off, it's pretty shallow, only 16 man rosters, so the level of replacement is rather high. But there's not going to be anyone with Rashi Rice's ceiling on the waiver wire. Like I think Christian Kirk was my last wide receiver drafted, and Christian Kirk is totally fine to fill in. I'd have to go back and look up who like my actual wide receiver 4 is, but my wide receiver 4 is not bad. Maybe it's even like Matthew Golden or something. Yeah, Rashi in managed leagues. I don't know if any of you guys have your drafts today, but Rashi in shallow managed leagues, like Rashi in a 10-team league, Rashi in a home league, are smashed. Like he's basically the best pick. Do you think there's a realistic chance the Eagles just blow the Cowboys out? Not really. I mean, maybe, I don't know. What do I know? I wouldn't think so, though. I think the Cowboys are probably going to be a little bit better on offense than the market consensus is right now. You know, the consensus is, oh, they stink, yada, yada. Can't believe they traded away Micah Parsons. I would be a little bit more zoomed out on the chart than that. This is an easy Jacoby Myers pick. I mean, guys, Jacoby Myers is not getting traded. Like, it's September 1st, bro. Jacoby Myers is not getting traded. Got Rashi Rice at pick 99 in my home league, then realized the league allows suspension in the IR slot. Yeah, easy money. Tim was in an auction league, $250 budget. He got Rashi for $6. There definitely is some total implosion risk from the Cowboys, but honestly less than last year. I don't think you guys realize how much of an upgrade George Pickens is from the Cowboys wide receiver 2s last season. It's like pretty massive, the upgrade. Dude, you can't take Caleb Johnson. Jalen Warren just got extended, bro. You can't take him. Now, do I try and push Mark Andrews around to 105? Yeah, let's take... Well, actually, in this contest, there's a lot less value in the Dipperino of Caleb Johnson because the time box is much smaller. My plan for today in terms of drafting, we'll do this puppy. We'll probably do a DK Millie. We'll probably do a drafters main event, and maybe we'll knock out some BRs. You know, we'll see how we're feeling. We'll see what the buzz is around here. Yeah, it's dumb that Jacoby Myers wants to be traded. Like he's Jacoby Myers, bro. Jacoby Myers is I don't. As every day continues, I think it is less likely that Jacoby Myers gets traded. Maybe I'm dumb and there's something I'm not seeing. What is the Best Ball Mania fill rate right now? I wonder how full. I have only done, so I'm in a co-managed team with Sammy Reed. So I think I've talked about it on stream before, the pentathlon, where we have a super flex auction, that is part of one of the 5 things we do. So that's the only, and then I'm in a dynasty auction as well, but that, you know, the auction was already done. And we did, for YouTube members, we had 2 auction dynasty leagues that we did about a month ago. That was pretty fun. All right. Didn't work. I was not able to move him around. Let's do Colston Loveland. Where did Mark Andrews go? All right. Mark Andrews went at 98, so it really wasn't even close. I've not looked at TCU UNC tonight. I'll probably tweet something out. All right, 93% BBM. I guess I should have saved some bullets. You live and you learn, but I suppose I should have saved some. All right, now do we take Caleb Williams here, or take Burden and try and push him? Who has Rome? The Drake May drafter has Rome. Who has DJ Moore? The DJ Moore drafter has Baker Mayfield and 3 tight ends. I think Golden's probably not a great scroll. I don't think Best Ball Mania will overlay, but it could. It could. All right, we're going to take Caleb Williams here. And my biggest difference between drafting last season and this one is I just draft way less of the fun players. There you go. So, Dose of Doza. If you are a twitch.tv/Davis Maddox subscriber, you should be automatically added into the Discord. So if your Twitch and your YouTube are connected, you should automatically be able to be tossed in. I agree with this. Auction is a very fun way to draft, but it is miserable for content creation because every league is fully subjective and unique. Completely agreed with that. Started Nico, Chase, Daniels, Hampton in the first 4 and bamboozled my league mates and got Chase Sam in the 11th. Smash. Howdy, sir. How we doing? Yes. I have some very bad news for you guys though. The BR sim streams with Nerdy Tenor will not be returning this year because who knew? But it turns out that purchasing and then runthesims.com would require, a lot of effort is the issue there. Would I rather do a day at the Masters or Ryder Cup? I mean, Masters for sure. Still got to be the Masters. Anyone can go to the Ryder Cup. You can just buy tickets. Yeah, I might have to buy a mechanical keyboard. I am all the way in on Matthew Golden. I bet I am one of the biggest Matthew Golden drafters on Underdog. Truly. I wonder how many more people have more total Matthew Golden teams than me. Ayuk kind of makes some sense here. Yeah, Ayuk for the bring back. We're going to do that. All right, so let's see. Drafts completed. 1,425 total teams. 16.4% Matthew Golden. $2,308 of Matthew Golden teams. I don't think that looks like I'm low on him. Yeah, Liam bailed on me, dude. Liam said I gotta go teach the children. What can you do? My top 5 personal truth serums. It's pretty interesting. This feels really late for Ramondre. 130. I guess it's not that late. 136. Okay, Ramondre goes anyway. Yeah, we'll do. You know what? You're my boy, Jaden Blue. If his name was Matthew Silver, I'd be out. It's really good. What's 8.3% of 2,000? All right, top 5 personal truth serums. First would be Xavier Worthy actually is bad, and maybe not Worthy is bad, but Worthy and Mahomes are just never going to figure it out, and Worthy never completely gets there, right? He's like nice, he finishes as the wide receiver 22 with a couple spikes or whatever. Brian Robinson Jr. is the goal line back for the 49ers to keep Christian McCaffrey from getting too much wear and tear. JJ McCarthy is actually really bad, and Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson, Aaron Jones, and Jordan Mason are all on the 16th best offense in the NFL instead of the 9th best offense in the NFL. Jaden Blue is just Nyheim Hines. Never has a game in the 2025 NFL season with more than 10 touches. That would definitely be one of them. CJ Stroud is actually like the 6th best quarterback in football, and the guys you needed were all tertiary Texans guys. Romeo Dubs for the bring back. Yeah, that's nice. These are truth serums. Maybe truth serum is not the right word. Those are my deepest, darkest fears that I think could be possible. Those are deep, deep and dark. This feels like a good price on Judkins. What am I? Is that the 15th round? The 14th round, that's a good price on Judkins. I never understood Brian and Nerdy only doing like 25 BRs a week while having such a good sim machine. Well, the thing you're gonna have to realize is the amount of money involved in BRs is so small compared to salary cap DFS. You can win millions playing salary cap DFS. You can only win 50,000 playing BRs, and it's much more time intensive. Yeah, those are more like fears than truth serums. That's right. Yes, Drafters is legal in Missouri to draft. If any of you guys are wanting to get in, what's the fill rate over on Drafters right now? So right now on Drafters, there are 40,000 entries left. Whew. That's going to be some big, big, big overlay. My darkest fear is that Tootin never wins the job. Yeah, that's pretty dark. Salary cap DFS is like DraftKings FanDuel, where players are assigned a salary and you have to fill a lineup inside of the salary. No, Drafters is legal in Missouri. I drafted in Missouri, so it would be news to me. All right. I actually am going to take Isaiah Likely on this team because this is going to be a 3 tight end team. I am not taking Coker at all right now. Plenty of healthy, able-bodied wide receivers that I am able to take if I want to. I think it's really unlikely that both ETN and Tank get traded. One of them seems pretty likely to be traded. You know who's a great fit on this team? Keaton Mitchell is an awesome pick on this team. Keaton Mitchell on the Ravens in a series in a year where the Ravens get injured. Went to the NDUM game last night. It was always the Hurricanes last night, brother. Yeah, plenty of healthy wide receivers like Brandon Ayuk. Don't be rude, bro. Okay, first off, fair. Second off, we all like Jalen Coker. The difference between Brandon Ayuk and Jalen Coker is quite wide. My fear is that Geno is not good and all the random fun Raiders piece. Yeah, Thornton, Bowers, Genty, Myers. Oof. Not great. That would hit me right in the face. What contest do you think you have the highest chance of winning? Probably the big board. Just if I had to guess, I would guess that my big board teams are way better than the average entrance. Like I would think most of my opponent's big board teams are pretty terrible, and mine are all pretty good. A distraught cokehead. Been there, buddy. I was smashing Coker like the 10 days before he went on IR. Dude, I would love to win one of the I would love to win one of the flock contests. I believe I maxed every one. I don't think I missed any of the flock contests. They thought I wasn't going to support my boy Mason. That's crazy, bro. Yes, my timeline was like 80% Coker. It was crazy. All right, we have got a 2-6-6-2. I do need another tight end. Let's just do Theo Johnson. Oh, my exposures to the rookie running backs, they were really, really hard. Yes, Underdog is far and away the sweatiest best ball platform. It's not even close. Is there even anyone close to Underdog as the most competitive best ball platform? All right, final pick of this team. Do I want to take a quarterback? Honestly, probably need another running back. These running backs kind of suck. There we go, Rashard Smith. Easy peasy. This is just the puppy. Just the puppy. All right. Someone wanted to see the big board exposures. So this is 254 pre-draft contests. Here are my running back exposures. Giddens, a lot of Judkins, a lot of Caleb Johnson, a lot of Rashard Smith, 17% Tootin, 16% Devin Neal, 16% Genty, 16% Harvey. Oof. A lot of Damian Martinez. That stinks. A lot of LeQuint. Not great, but not horrible. A lot of Hampton. 13% Javonte is hilarious. A lot of Tank. A lot of Chase Brown. A lot of Ollie Gordon. How about my boy Ollie there, huh? Oh, I did get a lot of Bond, yeah. Let's see. Isaiah Bond. Less than I thought. 8.3%. Perfect. 85% Harvey in the big board. You love to see it. What do you mean? What specifically do you want me to say about Judkins, brother? What is there a new development in the Ashton in the Judkins saga? Unclear if there's anything new with Judkins. Well, all that Javonte was stone free. All of that Javonte was like at running back 60. In the FFPC take a peek games, if you have the Chargers defense and because you're only no, you cannot. You cannot drop them and get different ones. No. All right, I'm gonna hop in and do a drafters main event. I would like to see some of you in there, man. I would like to see some of you guys support my dudes over at drafters. You need to I think maybe if you have them on the bench, you can. Okay. Now I forget, actually. Yeah, let me go back to this. So I think you have to have them on the bench, Grimes. I think that is the thing. I think you have to remember to bench them. If I remember correctly. Judkins is definitely not playing week 1. Okay, you can drop them as long as the defense is on your bench. There you go. Yeah. I would say Judkins is minus 900 to not play week 1. It's my personal opinion. Slappy Nation will just enjoy the new Jordan Rodriguez article. Okay, what is it? C-Rod seems to be getting steam. I'm not really a C-Rod guy. Guy's just been in the NFL for a long time with no ability to catch passes or catch any passes in college. 27 receptions his last 7 years. No, the cover is Fannin and Tootin. That is really funny. How much fab would I use on Judkins? I know you got to give me some more details. Cuz like this could be any format. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, Artillery Frost. Artillery Frost and Dan, my Dynasty co-managers in the Slappy Central leagues. Judkins has not signed. No signed contract for Quinshon Judkins. Yeah, I'll quote unquote, apparently C-Rod has been working with wide receiver coaches this offseason. Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it. Very, very rarely do NFL players add a skill set at the age of 25. And Rodriguez might be older than that. Yeah, he's 25. Crazy. Who do I pick 2 rounds ahead of ADP in my home league to show everyone I know ball? I mean, this is the most obvious of all time. It's Byshell Tootin. It's easily Byshell Tootin. All due respect, this is true. Terrell Pryor learned a new position. All due respect to Chris Rodriguez, he ain't Terrell Pryor, brother. Pick Bill in round 3 to send a message. Grimes, I lied to you, brother. You can swap them out, but you have to add the other defenses and you have to keep them on your bench. Okay, all right, guys. I have a bridge to sell you. If you think Chris fucking Rodriguez is playing out of the slot, I have a bridge in Idaho to sell you. If you guys think Chris Rodriguez is playing in the slot for the Washington Commanders. Am I keeping tabs on the tournaments I've fully auto? No, I really am not. I probably should be, but I'm not. The thing about these drafters drafts is they're so plus EV because of the overlay. I don't really think it matters. Like, I think just having 150 teams in with the overlay is all that you need. Could be a buyer of the bridge. Yeah, I don't believe, and I like LaQuint Allen. I don't believe for 1 second LaQuint Allen is playing slot for the Jacksonville Jaguars. No chance. Half of my casual league had to write JCM with a Sharpie because they bought the board early. That's so funny. Rank these for 0.5 PPR redraft. I would rank them in that order. Emeka Egbuka, Ricky Pearsall, and Rome Adunze. Slot Fannin, I would buy that bridge. Jordan Rodriguez was on Whittington last year, too. Well, Kevin, if you auto-drafted those guys, you were not using my rankings. If you auto-drafted Rashee Rice, Godwin, Mixon, and Judkins, you were not using my rankings. Yes, Code Davis does still work on drafters, as does Davis Reload 20, if you already have money on the website. This is a very funny comment from Chris. We built the Fannin Bridge and sold it to ourselves. Let's do Bowers. I'm feeling like living a little here today on drafters.com. Fab for Judkins, 0.5 PPR, 12 team, $100 Fab, 2x keeper, 3 wide receiver, 2 flex. I do like what makes sense, like $22 of Fab on Quinshon Judkins. I don't know how deep the benches are. Obviously, the deeper the benches, the better of a pickup he is, and the more expensive he should be. If your benches are really shallow, I would trim it a little bit. Well, Kevin, if you're gonna auto draft on drafters to scoop up the overlay, you should have rankings. You should not auto off ADP. Because I autoed a couple off ADP, just not even thinking about it, and I got like 100% Darnell Mooney. Yes, I do have a referral code for Splash. It's here. It's number generated. They don't have the ability to do codes, but there I just typed it in the chat, and then here I can copy the referral link for you. If anyone who wants to sign up for Splash, there's a link in there. Yes, Kevin is a boomer. Kevin is one of the biggest. Actually, I would say this. Kevin is the biggest boomer in the Slappy Central Discord. With a 5-man bench, I would not go crazy. No, I am not in the 5K Helmuth Survivor pool. Is Dameon Pierce startable week 1? So obviously I haven't done my week 1 rankings yet, but I would guess I'm going to have Dameon Pierce ranked like running back 55 or something like that. It's not going to be high. Now, so the thing about Kevin being a boomer is he actually is the biggest slappy of all of us. Kevin will like draft Phil Maffa, and he will draft like 7 wide receiver, like true 0 running back teams. He's a slappy boomer. Brother, very easy healthcare, hair care. I use Olaplex shampoo specifically for people with blonde hair, and conditioner specifically for people with blonde hair. That's how it's done. Who do I like more week 1 half PPR? Pearsall. Pearsall over Hunter, but really close. Wow, got outbid by $20 on Roman Wilson. I gotta be honest, I did not look that close at the bids in our Dynasty League. A lot going on this week. Kevin does hand out alpha in the Discord, it's true. Drafting 46% Tootin, but then taking screenshots using a Nokia phone. That's very good. What did I just say about what, brother? No, I do not use VPN. I'm in Missouri and it works straight up. Wow, can you imagine saying something dumber in 2025 than man card taken away? Is this something that people are still saying? Dude, you take care of your hair? Man card taken away, bro. Man card. That's the most absurd thing I've ever heard. 2008 called and wants its insult back. Man card. Real man just washes his hair with a bar of soap, dude. I have no idea. I don't know how to fix this setting. I don't know how to fix this setting, bro. I can't figure out the username thing. It's definitely an issue on my end, but I don't know how to fix it. More likely passing prop to hit. Bryce or Hurts over 3,199 yards. Jalen Hurts. Xavier Worthy. So we have BTJ, Bowers, Kyron Worthy. No, FFPC does not have promo codes, sadly. Yeah, dude, you hit a sensitive spot. I'm really upset. I'm really, really upset. It has nothing to do with you in the year of our Lord 2025 using the word man card. Yeah, dude, I only brush my teeth with water also. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people do this actually. They just they just wean off of shampoo and conditioner entirely. Couldn't be for me. My hair gets gross, dude, cuz I mean, I'm pretty active. So I get sweaty and I'm outside a lot. Like I golfed yesterday. Found some stuff out. All right, here's this for my golf boys. We'll do a little bit of golf chat right now. Yesterday, I was standing on the 15th tee, and if I parred every hole and birdied the par 5 that I was on, I would have finished with 79. Now, did I finish with a 79? Obviously, you guys know if I'm telling you this story, I did not. All right, hell yeah, Drinking Bleach signed up for Splash with the code and joined the Slappy Survivor. That is my boy. Wow, this is like choosing in between my children. Start or sit, Royals fan and KLS. Do the Sims tell us anything interesting about these total points contests? That would be a better question for probably Sacrilegious or Shady would have to answer that. I would guess it would tell you, my guess is it would tell you the same thing that you would intuitively think, which is that nothing matters more than just picking league winners. I'm workshopping a best ball analogy with golf. Without leading the witness, anything coming to mind? Well, literally the term best ball comes from golf, bro. But no, nothing particularly comes to mind right yet. Yeah, I also have not broken 80 yet. So it was 15, 16, 17, 18. 15 was a par 5. And I was middle of the fairway, 230 in. And all I needed was one birdie. Thoughts on Mike Evans? He's a good pick. I don't think I have any real specifically strong opinions. I'm doing RJ Harvey here. I don't think I have any real specific strong opinions about Mike Evans. I just think he's like a good pick. A perfectly cromulent wide receiver selection. I don't think any person is asking for tight end premium contests on Underdog. Also, I'm sure it's like a whole hassle to change scoring around in their back end. 82 3 separate times, and I bet you remember the worst shot of every round. The chances of a 15 handicap getting down in 3 from 235 is less than 1%. There's no chance that's true. There's no way that could possibly be true. Because you're saying that it's really unlikely. I think I'm behind positionally here. I'm actually going to take Diggs here to set up a quarterback because I am not going to have a great quarterback stack set up. The chances of a 15 handicap getting down in 3 from 235 is less than 1%. So you're saying from the middle of the fairway, from 235 out, I make a birdie less than 1% of the time? I mean, I'll just say from experience, I birdied a par 5 yesterday from 235, maybe more. I don't remember. So drive, 235 out, rehybrid. I'm short of the green. I chip up to 10 feet or whatever and make the putt. Yes, you can have the 2 blank spots for defensive kicker in your starting lineup. They don't require all the spots filled. I would double check with someone else. I would not rely on myself to be the authority of that. But that is what someone said in the chat, Jay Grimes. That's what it. I can't tell you that it's totally true, but that is also my memory. I'm not good at either of these things. I suppose I am a better iron player than driver, but I'm not particularly good at either. Yeah, I think you are mistaken. Funniest part of draft season is my home league. Yes, the home league bros being like, bro, you didn't fill out your starting lineup. Why didn't you fill out your starting lineup, brother? I had a draft last night with Drew Dinkmeyer. We drafted an absolute shipper, and Michael Leone is also in this home league with Drew and I. And we got a very improbable Malik Neighbors fall. There's a lot of like keepers and weird stuff in this league. It's definitely not 1-to-1, but Leone was tilting that we got gifted. And we got gifted Malik Neighbors. Dang, my 11:37 a.m. Jake Laser tweet is doing numbies. Shout out to me, bro. Aubrey got taken over Travis Hunter in my draft last night. That's wild, dude. I did take Brandon Aubrey in a home league draft last night, actually. But I took him in like the 14th round or whatever. I mentor a group of 10th graders, and I've been trying to teach them how to play fantasy the past year or so, and they still can't conceptualize not drafting 2 of every position. Like when you tell them to only take 1 kicker, what do they say? Like, okay, you're only taking 1 kicker, dude. I got flamed for 6th round Hunter. Well, you know what's funny is that I expected most of the comments. This is a crazy. Juwan Jennings at 82. Most of the comments of that. What is it called? My best picks in every round draft. I thought they'd all be like, dude, Travis Hunter's a cornerback, but all the comments were in. So I wonder, do you guys know if Flock likes Hunter? Like, I wonder if, like, Flock and, like, Nick BD, GE, Nick Ercolano, like, I wonder if those guys are pro Hunter. Because that's probably where a lot of the YouTube audience is, like, kind of getting their information and stuff. I would guess Flock is, if I had to guess, I would guess Flock is in. If I had to guess. Okay, the fantasy footballers are in. Ooh, my favorite draft I do... Okay, my favorite draft is my home league draft with my high school buddies. It's just, there's nothing like that. I mean, I've known these guys for 20 years. Like, it's the absolute best. All right, do I want to try and take a quarter? Warren's really the last of a tier at running back, so I might be a little stuck at quarterback, but that's fine. There you go. Flock's website has Hunter 47th overall. There we go. Aubrey was 702 and Hunter was 711. And Incredible. Best part of my home league draft was taking Tootin. And all my league mates first didn't know who he was and then said he's not going to play at all. I wasn't in high school 20 years ago. I was in high school 15 years ago. I graduated from high school in 2010. So, yeah, long time ago, brother. Never heard of Mason before this year. Never. Well, yeah, I mean, his content is more redraft based. Like, Mason told me that he views his job as helping, you know, just an average guy win his fantasy football league. Which seems like, honestly, an admirable job. How is this Dallas backfield going to split come Thursday night? How is it going to split? It'll be Javonte Williams on early downs. It will be Jaden Blue getting 3 rushes and 2 receptions as like the pace and space back. And then it will be Miles Sanders subbing in for whenever Javonte can't play is what it'll be. That will be exactly it. I believe the splash code, I believe it's just $10 in credit. I can't, honestly, I do not know. Last one standing. I really don't. I do know that if you enter the Swolecast Touchdown Survivor, you get $25 of site credit automatically. Like, literally anyone who enters into that pool gets site credit automatically. Back in my day, back in Kevin's day, they didn't have high school. You stopped at 3rd grade, and then you just got your man card. You either got your man card or you didn't. But if you ever washed your hair, then you got your man card revoked. Shower one time, man card revoked. It is anyone who signs up to patreon.com/DavisMattic gets my drafters ranking. Yeah. Anyone who subscribes to my, I guess, I don't know if you call it my website. Someone wants the Swolecast Survivor link. I will be happy to provide that as well. My contest, got it. Swolecast Touchdown Survivor. Invite friends. This link right here should be the Swolecast Survivor. And the link where my drafters rankings are, this is for Whomst, Big Show Brandon. There you go, brother. That's linked in there as well. Is Breece Hall from Kansas? I honestly didn't know Breece Hall was from Kansas. My favorite ever Kansas high school football player, though, is Terrence Newman, the old Minnesota Vikings and Dallas Cowboys. Oh, God, what do I do at quarterback? Dude, I'm stuck here. All right, let's do Burden first and try and get Caleb. But yeah, Terrence Newman went to my high school and is from the same town that I was born in. I've tried multiple times to sync my YouTube with your Discord, but it only works for Pete. I would guess it is because it's something wrong with your email. But if mine functions the exact same way that Peter's does, there's no difference. You might be in it and you might just be seeing, you might not recognize the logo. It's pretty straightforward though. Oh, Darren Sproles. I don't think Darren Sproles went to high school in Kansas though. He went to K-State. There we go. Got it. Bang. So we have Caleb Williams, Kyron Williams, RJ Harvey, Jalen Warren, Brian Thomas Jr., Xavier Worthy, Stephon Diggs, Juwan Jennings, Luther Burden, and Brock Bowers. That's pretty fire. We're cooking pretty good here. Would you take winning a small contest like the flock contest if it meant you didn't get a team past week 15? No, I would not. No, I would not. I mean, I'd take whatever I got, but I wouldn't make that trade right now. Send me a message on Discord, Emwald, and I'll just give you the link. I'm just Davis Maddock on Discord. Add me as a friend, and I'll send you the direct link. Yes, the Illinois bet tax is now in place ahead of week 1. What is it? Just 50 cents per wager now? Wow, I literally did not know this, that Breece Hall is from Wichita. That's crazy, dude. I miss the old days when Davis would challenge guys to 50-50s because they disagreed. Well, I've learned a lot of things, Jared. I've learned a lot. I've mellowed in my old age. Why has Goddard been falling? I think we're just bored, honestly. Well, Lestoic, someone in the chat should be able to help you. It's really, I promise you, of all things, joining the Discord, assuming that you have the YouTube membership, is not that hard. Tyreek not name the captain. I don't know, man. Does he really care? Yeah, I would guess that Judkins probably doesn't get signed this week, but I have no inside knowledge or information on the situation. Good at running back. Tootin already got dropped. I probably would drop Najee for him. It'd be very close. I'd like to get some information on Najee, but it's really hard for me to see him being a true winning guy this year. Just finished a home league redraft that was FFPC scoring. Oh, they were not ready. I suppose this is fair. Joining the Discord is easy for anyone who uses it, difficult for old people. That's fair. My take on Tyreek Hill is that he's healthy. He's probably going to be pretty good. I mean, a lot of it is just about what they have going on in their offense. Like, their offense just has to be better than it was last year. I guess all these running backs are kind of the same, so I'm going to take Trevor Lawrence first. Does that make sense to take Lawrence? Yeah, I think I need to do Lawrence first. And I maybe will just end up taking 7 running backs on this team. I think that probably works. Yes, Mr. Coates. I'm going to do a ton of BRs on the channel. Probably more BRs than the people want. And at 5 p.m. today, I have a How to Win Underdog Battle Royale DFS strategy guide video coming out that I hope people like. Do we try and push Gino around again? Gino, yeah, I'm gonna try. And we're gonna do, on this one, we'll do Bigsby. My buddy is convinced Lincoln Cure. I literally don't even know who that is. I don't think. I can win Best Ball Mania as long as Brayman wins the puppy. I know. It's a bummer. It is indeed a bummer. But, that's the way she goes. Maybe if runthesims.com does well enough and is supported well enough this year, then Mr. Tenor will have enough time to join. Oh, I did not know that. I did not know Lincoln Cure is the K-State tight end. K-State almost freaking lost to North Dakota on Saturday. I was watching. Avery was struggling so bad. It seemed unbelievable. I thought he was great on the last drive, though. I was very proud of my boy Avery on that final drive. Yeah, I would have actually, honestly, probably younger than, I was definitely younger than 22 the first time I ever did this whole cast, but I'm sure I had some takes. Run the Sims is always my favorite weekend show, grinding out 37 cents worth of value. You can't beat it. Would I rather get 25K in 4 puppies or 100K in BBM? 100K in BBM for sure. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name. Not even close, brother. Not So Narrowcast is a fan of the Gilcast. I mean, I should, just to be clear, I am not a true diehard college football fan and analyst. Like I like college football, and I watch and I root for Oklahoma, and I like when Kansas State does well. Like, I would prefer Kansas State to like beat KU or whatever. But I'm not a huge CFB head. I'm a CFB head enough to watch the guys that I'm going to be overdrafting in Best Ball Mania 7. Like the whoever, like I'll have an opinion on. Also, what happened to Jeremiah Love last night? Did Jeremiah Love get injured last night for Notre Dame? GL Yosh, enjoy your walk, Yosh. Maybe, you know what? What I'm gonna do is, because I have a high stakes draft with Leone tonight. I probably am not gonna stream that late today. Like, maybe we'll go another hour or two, and I think I might just go take my dog on a nice long walk. How about that? Yes. Okay, everyone, any of you guys on FFPC, I need double confirmation of this. Grimes and I are confused. I believe the answer to this is yes, that you can leave your entire lineup blank on FFPC, and then you can manually substitute in your Thursday and Friday players. I believe that is the case. Did I get Gino? Wow, look at that. They decided to throw 20 wide receiver screens. Okay. No, I'm almost for sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is true as well, that you can on RT Sports. Yeah, GM, little Labor Day. That's okay. That's what I thought. That matches with my observations. Easy to walk your dog on site credit. I'm serving Colombian. I actually didn't make coffee today. This is store-bought coffee. I normally make cold brew French press. Oh, is Harold Fannin still available? Yeah, he is. We're gonna... this is actually probably a little early for Fannin. I need one more wide receiver. Or maybe one more running back. Do I want Woody Marks or do I want Slayton? We're gonna do Woody Marks. Yes, Silver Bullet with Leone tonight. This is I don't know, some coffee company that does cold brew that you can buy in the grocery store. I was doing about 900 slows. No, I was in like 300 slows when they got down to 1 hour. Oh, you guys don't know about cold brew French press? This is fire. Okay. I will provide some value for the first time in the history of this stream. So you take your French press. You put your favorite coffee in there. I really like Cafe Bustelo, but there's, it really doesn't matter. Take your favorite ground coffee, put it in like 4 tablespoons. You'd prefer it to be stronger rather than weaker. And you just let it sit for 24 hours. That's really all you do. If it's not working for you, you're not letting it sit long enough. My guess is if you can't get it right, you're just not giving it enough time. Is it too weak or is it too strong? Because if it's too strong, just put some extra cold water in, or some extra ice cubes. Put ice cubes in it. If you put ice cubes in it, oh yeah, you just need an extra tablespoon or 2. Yeah. There you go. Cold brew French press. That's the alpha. How do you do what is Japanese iced coffee? I do Japanese flash brew for iced coffee in the summer. What is that? These conversations are why I'm glad I hate coffee. It would be very hard for me to ever give up coffee, honestly. Ten Hog, 2 games in, fired. It's a pour over ice. Oh, okay. Shot 81 on Friday, birdie putt on 18, rolled around the hole. You hate to see it, dude. Oof. You hate to see it. I hate to see it for you. I know you hate to see it for yourself. That's a bummer, dude. Type 6% Tyreek seems crazy. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not crazy. I don't know. He is like one of the most terrifying fades in the entire pool, I feel like. Yes. I have drafted a couple week 1 BR. I think I've drafted like 3 week 1 BR teams. I have immediately after this, there's going to be a week 1 BR video. So whenever we get done doing this, I'm going to flip the button live on the premiere for the week 1, for the BR strategy video. Just finished my home league draft. 14-team full PPR starters are Lamar, Brees, Pacheco, Chase, Lamb, Loveland, and Igbuka. Pretty strong. Pretty strong. I like it. 36% JMO. Ball knower. All right. Please tell me Fannon's there, bro. Yeah, Harold Fannin Jr. Quack, quack. 3% golden is crazy, dude. That I cannot abide. 3% of Matthew Golden. I'm losing sleep at night wondering if Keelan Coleman has 1,500 yards and 10 touchdowns. Liam is the funniest dude alive. There's just no guy funnier than this. Yes. Dave is talking about the Underdog Masterclass from Pete, John, and Nez. Not only should you buy it, obviously, but more importantly, if you want it for free, you can comment. 1 second, let me make this pick. This is with this group of wide receivers, I actually need Io Manor. If you want to get the Underdog Masterclass for free, the Battle Royale strategy video that I am doing that is premiering immediately after this, there's going to be a giveaway. And all you have to do is comment on this video. And I'm going to do a little drawing. Bum Energy in best ball. Big fan of Bum Energy. Oh, I thought I was wearing my bum hat, but I'm not. See, I think you guys all need to have a reevaluation of your I think you need to have a reevaluation of your relationship with Chess Liam, because people say things like this. Imagine being able to say the most absurd 1% outcome takes and then they happen. Stop trying to fight the Liam experience. This is a realization that I've had, which is stop trying to fight Liam and just put yourself in a position to benefit. Right? See what Liam's doing and say, well, if this is happening for Chess Liam, how can I benefit when this happens for Chess Liam? The BR video today is about macro strategy. So it's macro strategy, not week one. I'll probably do a week one strategy video tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday. Let's go Wednesday for the week one. Literally, yes. All Liam does is win, and there will be people who will they'll ball their fists up. Oh, we have an integrity protector here, folks. Anyone else tired of seeing Burrow going unstacked? I'm just taking him in the 5th with my Bengals teams. I don't care anymore. Sometimes you got to put your foot down. Dude, has this guy ever won anything? Has this guy even won anything, bro? All right. How are we going to finish this team? Caleb Williams, Trevor Lawrence, Geno Smith, Kyron Williams, RJ Harvey, Jalen Warren, Tank Bigsby, Woody Marks, Brian Thomas Jr., Xavier Worthy, Stephon Diggs, Juwan Jennings, Luther Burden, Alec Io Manor, Brock Bowers, and Harold Fannin Jr. Wow, my interview with the Mans. It's a long time ago. How many more best ball drafts do you have left? Well, I think I have 10 more on DraftKings, and then I have 40 puppies left, I think. I've never drafted on Drafters. Is it worth signing up? I mean, in my opinion, in my opinion, I think that any contest that is literally giving money away, as in that money is not being paid by the pool, it's being paid by the site, it would be silly not to participate, but that is just my opinion. I have maxed the Drafters main contest every year that it has existed. So I think this is the 6th year that the main event has happened, and I have maxed it every single year, and it's overlaid every single year. All right. Oh man, sadly this is a Diami Brown-ass team. You never love to have a Diami Brown-ass team, but this is definitely one of them. All right, there we go. So we now have a 3-5-7-2. So one more tight end, one more running back, and then maybe that's it. We could maybe be done after that. Probably fine. Oh, buddy, I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing you, man. I'm just totally teasing you. Aren't you worried about Tim Patrick? That's what happens, folks. You start out as an aren't you worried about Diami Brown, and then all of a sudden they hit you with the aren't you worried about Tim frickin' Patrick, bro. The answer is Diami Brown should absolutely be worried about Tim Patrick. I was much higher on CMC in early drafts. Let's just get tight end out of the way now. Let's do Jatavian. I created a Discord and connected my YouTube. It should automatically just toss you in. You literally should, if you connected YouTube and Discord, you should automatically be added. It should be on your left tab there. They're all Taj Brooks teams. Buck-ass structured team. Easy to draft on drafters with site credit. I'll have you know, this is actually true. In the past, the guys at drafters have given me site credit. I actually do not have any site credit on drafters. That is actually true. The only thing I get is I get a $10 bonus when someone signs up with my code. Trey Benson, I feel ambivalent about. Ray Davis, I feel ambivalent about. I do not have strong opinions on either of them. I really don't. Yes, we are overlay grinding right now. I am not worried about Olamide Zaccheaus. Are you guys worried about Olamide Zaccheaus? Me, not worried. Not worried. I am not woke to Casey Washington. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. Is there an EPL game today or no? There's not, right? No. No, I have not done any underdog sprints. Breece Hall was a first-round pick. It's true. They're saying it more and more. Man, I was sick for a little bit, but now I am just this cold, bro, is it's not a cold, I guess it's just allergies, but it's just killing me, dude. Liam said every time he tunes into a stream, dude, Liam is a big deal in the space, no doubt about it. He is Liam is the only Best Ball Mania winner who regularly streams. Dude, I do not know what happened to Aston Villa, but it is not good. What are they? They're 19th in the table right now. I don't think Taysom Hill is clickable. Yeah, the lobbies are so good right now. Honestly, I would encourage all of you to keep going. This is my honest advice. Is that my honest advice to you guys would be to not get lazy now. Truly. You can rest in 3 days. Literally in 3 days. It's all over, bro. You'll be fine. I don't really want to be I'm actually reading a great book right now, and I want to just read my book, but I can't, dude. It's all like I just want to read and hang out right now. But there'll be time for that really, like, so soon, like 72 hours from now. And then we'll be on to BRs and doing all that stuff. Reading a book, man card taken. Bang, Kyle Manungai. Honestly, it's not even like anything. It's just I got this collection of Agatha Christie murder mysteries, and I freaking love murder mysteries, dude. Love murder mysteries. It's like one of my top 5 favorite categories of things to read. Yeah, I'm not complaining, bro. Trust me. No complaints here. I just don't have really I just don't really have much. I have no new things to say about best ball at this point. Anything I could have said, I've said it. I wouldn't say the BR lobbies are too soft right now. Let's do we'll take a KLS. I have to sell crack in your job is harder. Easy to read Agatha Christie when it's on site credit. This man's been drafting since Jaden Daniels took the field in the NFC Championship. All right, let's recap the team. Caleb Williams, Trevor Lawrence, Geno Smith, Kyron Williams, RJ Harvey, Jalen Warren, Tank Bigsby, Woody Marks, Kyle Manungai, Brian Thomas Jr., Xavier Worthy, Stephon Diggs, Juwan Jennings, Luther Burden, Alec Iomanner, De'Ami Brown, Keandre Lambert-Smith, Brock Bowers, Harold Fannin, and Jatavian Sanders. And in honor of that draft pick, I forgot to play it. You want to scroll the F down for Keandre Lambert-Smith?
Oh my fucking god!
I'm about it. I'm about it.
This is too good.
Someone slap the Keandre Lambert-Smith button. The first KLS reception, I was like, wow, he is the greatest wide receiver of all time. Is the 9th round too early for KLS? People are asking.
4.37 40, played at Auburn. This is Darius Slayton vibes.
My thesis is at least not that he is Jerry Rice's kid. My thesis is at least he's not Jerry Rice's kid. Oh shit, 20. Oh my god. Oh, they went to 1 hour clocks, dude. Oh my god, they went to 1 hour clocks. Oh, dude, they went to 1 hour clocks. All right, so if you're drafting on DraftKings right now, let yourself know that they went to 1 hour clocks. It's Jover, brother. Also, are any of Karain sacrilegious, Steph, or anyone here? I need to know if this is user error on the sidekick or if it's me. That's all. I just need to know if it's user error or if there's something funky going on. Did he mistime it? Or is KLS just a grown man? Oh no. Is my screen wigging out? There we go. All right. Let's do a DK. Let's do a DK Millie. User error. Oh, sweetie. The Sims account for user error. All right, boys. Let's lock in. I didn't even see how many I had left after that. Let's see. Are there DK promos right now? I can check on my phone. Yes. Enter into any bang. Okay. Sidekick working for me. Trying to reset the overlay. I'll just restart the extension. Sidekick is not authenticated with... Wow, they kicked me out. They kicked me out of... Man. So it's been too long since I've logged in on legup.com. I'll have to fix it out. It's anti-Cabal. It's anti-Best Ball Thought Leaders. Okay. All right. That's definitely user error then. So I'm going to have to fix that on my own. I'm not going to lie. My brain is kind of overstimulated right now. The Ashton, I'm reading... The murder mystery I'm reading right now is The Murder of Roger Ackroyd. It's not... I wouldn't say it is... Jameer Gibbs, I'll happily do that. I wouldn't say it is a high-level literary fiction, but sometimes it is just awful enjoyable to read a murder mystery. Kadarius Toney? Are you kidding me? Yes, I've already read And Then There Were None. That is that's probably the best one. I have not looked at any Thursday pick'em layups. No split diopter, bro. I gotta pee real quick. You might be a Slappy. Well, you might be a Slappy if you cite Travion Henderson as a reason to not take the big dog. If you've ever drafted Genty and Hampton as your running back 1 and your running back 2, you might be a Slappy. If you've ever drafted Jalen Warren and Miles Sanders together, you might be a Slappy. If you have even conceived of the thought, the fan and bet, you might be a Slappy.
Yeehaw!
I tell you what did feel real nice. Real nice. No more eliminator slows, brother. No more eliminator slows. Slow drafts, done. Yeah, the original title of Then There Were None, I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's real racist. No, I've been hammering coffee all day. No, I will not be doing that. I will not be banning myself from slow drafts. Maybe can I do this? I don't have a password. I have to do the magic link. 867 fast drafts in the book. All right, there we go, Nick. Shout out to you, man. He did it without resorting to the cannibalism of slow drafts. And for that, I admire him. All right, there we go. I'm signed in on legendaryupside.com. I would like... There. Oh, it did it for a second. Come on. There we go. We're so back. Nobody wants to chat me in my slow draft leagues. Valid. The KLS Justin Jefferson Anytime TD DFS Pick'em entry is a 10Xer. Beautiful. Respect to the sidekick, but I'm taking freaking Devin A-Chain, dude. That is a crazy start. Honestly, dude, I would say I frankly enjoy, me personally, I enjoy BRs even more than I like best ball. I think they're a cooler game. That is just me personally, though. I can see it going either way. Yeah, what is the KLS first touchdown? The player I'm most afraid of burying me? I mean, I assume it's Derrick Henry. It almost has to be Derrick Henry. He is the guy I'm lightest on, who has the clearest high upside. I'm not like fading that many other guys. All right. I mean, I would love to take T. Higgins here. Yes, I will be selecting T. Higgins. We have Jahmyr Gibbs, Devin A-Chain, and T. Higgins. Beautiful. Keaton Mitchell, you mean the best running back in the NFL, brother? Because that's what I refer to him as. Keaton Mitchell, the best running back in the National Football League. KLS first half touchdown is 12.38x. Incredible stuff. That's really we're deep in the weeds. Sidekick be like, let me log this dude out because he keeps disagreeing with me. I log in, immediately overruled. You do love to see it. Hey, the sidekick gives gentle suggestions. You know, that's the thing. It gives me suggestions. It lets me know position. It's a good spot for me. It's a good spot for everybody. 5-5. Yeah, DraftKings almost always overlays, right? I feel like the big stuff on DraftKings overlays quite often. 2% Bajan, 0% Barkley, 1% Gibbs, 2% CMC, 0% Henry. Dude, who the fuck did you draft? Wow, Juwan Jennings is practicing. 555 likely won't. There we go. Okay. Well, Shady would know. These are the wildest exposures I've ever seen, bro. Yeah, this is Juwan Jennings practicing. If you watch this channel and didn't try and oppo trade me the entire time, you probably drafted a lot of Juwan Jennings, because I was a big Juwan Jennings guy the whole time. Sitting at my daughter's fall softball game on Saturday mornings while drafting VR teams. That does sound like a good day. Oh, we are so back. Third and Juwan. I gotta know who this dude has a 30% bag of. GM Ashton, my man. I draft Ricky P too, but Jennings was the better price for 2 months. Yeah, DraftKings is an animal house. All right, we have... Dang, we actually could take Joe Burrow on this team. Unless he went... Yeah, Joe Burrow actually is draftable on this team. Jahmyr Gibbs, Devin A-Chain, T. Higgins. You do love to see it. I guess he's got to have all the Lamb, all the Nico, all the Puka. Maybe he pulled Genty up or something like that. I don't know. I was never out on A-Chain. A-Chain is one of my A-Chain's, I would assume I'm like relatively overweight A-Chain compared to the field. Do I take... Oh, did Burrow go? Dang it. Burrow went to the A.J. Brown drafter for no reason. Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams in the 4th round is crazy work. Don't ever let him know which way you're slapping. Jennings is back at practice today. Yeah, let me tell you, a dude who has 0% Henry and 0% of Bijan has 37% Tootin. I think I looked the other day. I think I have 14% of Justin Jefferson, which feels about right. All right, what are we doing here? We going Ken Walker, Sutton? Oh, no. Wow, dude, that is a freaking dipperino. That's a whole round Dipperino on Ken Walker. Could not be less concerned about Jennings practicing. This is Razor P's biggest backer. What about Isaiah Pacheco at 52? Favorite roster construction versus least favorite roster construction? I mean, 2682 is my favorite. Least favorite roster construction on Underdog? Honestly, would be just hard for me to say. Probably least favorite roster construction. I don't know. I got nothing for you. Maybe 3663, even though I do it every once in a while. All right, he's got 23% Jefferson. How do you even get 13% Chase? 16% CD. Yeah, okay. So Taylor is a slappy. Yeah, I mean the thing about 3-4-8-3. That's the worst. That's the worst roster construction I've ever heard. No, I probably just with fourth quarterback. I just don't know what you're getting out of it. Yeah, the thing about all the insane teams that you see on DraftKings is just know that other people are getting those combinations too. You are not alone in getting those combinations, right? That's the issue. Yeah, I guess when you run hot, brother. Yeah, DK super teams are kind of fake because everyone just has sick teams. You got to get there, dude. Done 40 BBMs and haven't gotten a single 101. Well, what if Jamar Chase just gets 17 points in week 17? You have been granted the gift of everlasting life, hey Bills. All right, we have Gibbs, A-Chain, T, and Adams on this one. We are hoping to do a Dipperino scoop here on Hunter. Don't worry, the Bowers team, they always do. They always do. The guy gifted the incredible start on DraftKings loves to mess up his dang. All right, no Hunter. We could do Debo. We could do Rome. Rome gives us another quarterback because we're drawn thin at quarterback right now. Lad over JSN by a lot to me. Yeah, I'm going to do Rome to give myself another quarterback here. Sidekick disagreed with that one. And Alape might come back around to me anyway. GM, Benny. What do we think, boys? Do we want to do more drafts after this, or do we want to call it for the day? I don't know. Almost to 9,000 YouTube subscribers. Two away from 9,000. Tell a friend. Yeah, we could. You know what? We could run a couple BRs. We could do a couple BRs at the end. All right, what do we do next? All right, Mwald sent me a Discord friend request. All right. Yeah, DK is the place to be right now. That is absolutely true. All right, Sidekick is saying Rashi. Who am I to disagree with the Sidekick when it tells me to draft who I want? Yeah, I would probably, if I had not been drafting on DK yet, I would be doing some right now. Just to try and get done. Okay. I need to copy the invite link. I need to go to the two nice young men who just added me as a friend, and I will send the link. Man, we're not there yet, but eventually, hopefully, this YouTube channel and the Discord itself are going to be too big for me to be able to do personalized customer service. Wow, there we go, boys. 9,000 YouTube subscribers. We did it, folks. That's a lot of YouTube subscribers. It's not really, actually. At 9,000 YouTube subscribers, I'm only 60,000 behind Ron Stewart. And I am, 200? How many does Mason have? How many? This is a good question. How many of you guys know how many Mason has? Fantasy Flock YouTube. Mason has 270,000. My God. Halfway to Pete. Not even. I'm 40% to Peter. I think this is true. Yeah, I think this is absolutely true. Once you get to 10,000, I think this is true. Sidekick. This Rashi Rice fellow looks pretty tasty in round 7. I agree with you, fine sir. Yeah, the Flock League channel has, I think, 35,000 now. It's easy to get 9,000 subscribers on site credit. I mean, Mason is like basically the hardest working guy on YouTube. Like, if you go look at Mason's stuff from like a long time ago, this dude was doing daily videos, daily streams. Like no one was grinding harder than Mason like 4 or 5 years ago, and he was doing like baseball. Like he was, yeah. Mason was goating. I've spoken to someone about how to build the site that rates team based on gifts. Send it. Yeah, Mason also, because a lot of the best ball streamers, I guess other than like Liam does nights too. A lot of the best ball streamers stream during the day. Mason goes hard at night. KLS is still a thing for sure. I would argue KLS maybe even more of a thing. Yeah, Mason is a dog. I have very high opinions of Mason and of Ron Stewart. I think that they're both phenomenal at their job. Wow, are we going to get a pick 94 Juwan? Am I tripping? This is what Juwan Jennings' average draft position is? This is what has been his I haven't done a DK fast in a couple days. Pick 94? What? What is happening on DraftKings? You cannot leave these you can't leave these guys unsupervised over here, dude. He wasn't going at 90s and BBM in mine because I was taking him in the 80s. What on earth, dude? That is what Dipperinoing is all about. That is like the definition of Dipperinoing. Now I'm going to teach you guys a valuable lesson on DraftKings. I'm gonna teach you guys something you guys wouldn't anticipate. Because I'm gonna select a quarterback here because this team is too precious to get ruined. I'm taking Caleb Williams here. This team is too good to let whatever quarterback gets to me at 118 be my quarterback. Maybe I should have taken Loveland. Maybe I should have taken a tight end, whatever. But when you have this group of guys, you do not want it to get ruined by the room just going crazy on quarterbacks. You can't leave these guys unsupervised. Producer, please clip. Yeah, where's Zach? Zach, are you not here today, bro? Mr. Lenars might be working his real job. How many more subscribers would Vetri have if he streamed best ball drafts? Way less. No one cares about best ball. There are maybe, how many people do you think there are who've watched a best ball stream? 30,000 maybe, 50,000 maybe. Not a vivid, not a growing vital market compared to redraft stuff. No, I do not have any contacts at DraftKings. What percentage of fantasy content creators do you think are straight grifters? Way less than you guys would say. People don't like Sal Vetri or whatever. First off, I do like Sal. Holka, these are guys that I know or know of, and I have a lot of respect for. A lot of people, who's that guy? People are always giving this guy, Joe Orico, I think is how you say his name, a hard time on Twitter. I got nothing but respect for those guys. Honestly. What Sal does is so much harder than you would think. Everyone's like, oh, I could do it. Ooh, the man himself. Your ears must have been burning, Mason. I think DraftKings will overlay 3%. If I had to guess, I think drafters will overlay 10%, and I think Best Ball Mania will fill. That's my opinion. But I don't think we will see a ton of overlay in the major stuff. If Best Ball Mania doesn't fill, that would be insane. There's got to be no chance. And DK normally overlays a little bit. Shady said the 555 is going to fill. But drafters will be 5 to 10% or whatever. Yeah, like the grind that these guys that people say they hate do. Literally, you know what? I should do a flock reaction vid for views. I think it would be very funny. I've never done that style of content before, so I don't know if I'd be any good at it. Easy to fill contests on site credits. Honestly, it's kind of funny. I mean, it's gonna fill. When did it fill last year? I honestly don't remember. People are just always hating on fantasy people, and I mean I get why people hate on fantasy people. I am just not going to join in. Particularly if I think it's evident that a guy. Oh, the marathon and sprint are gonna overlay a lot. So right now, the marathon is what? Marathon is 50%, 56%, and the marathon is 58. Sprint is 56. I bet they both 20% overlay. Maybe more. Okay. All right. Flock, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow morning. I'm going to react to the draft. Peter actually texted me and said that I should. Wow, and I get Purdy all day. All day, dude. Tomorrow on the channel, reacting to the Flock League. Yes, I do know about it because I was because multiple people told me I should try and do it. All right. Say less. I'm in. I am absolutely going to react. Flock League. How many views does this one have? Wow, up to 37,000 subscribers, 300,000 views. Oh my God. I actually do have time. Honestly, I do have time because I already did. I already have a pre-recorded video. All right, we're doing it tonight. Never mind, I'm doing it tonight. We're up. Yeah, Nick did his video too. I did see that. 300,000 views. This man is playing a different game, bro. This man is playing a different game. Is Burden still there? Oh my God. This is nuts, dude. This is crazy. Caleb Williams, Jahmyr Gibbs, Devin A-Chain, T. Higgins, Devontae Adams, Roma Dunze, Kenneth Walker, Rashee Rice, Juwan Jennings, Brock Purdy, Luther Burden. Insane. I mean, a reaction vid. I mean, how long is this video? This video is an hour. Yeah, I mean, that's not going to take me that long. Incredible things. I should go see what Nick did on his video. Nick's video that he did reacting. The dude got 261,000 views. Just incredible stuff. All right, you heard it here first, folks. Is there anything funnier than a reaction video to a reaction video? That would, honestly, wouldn't that be a good bit? Maybe that's a better bit. Reacting to Nick reacting to the Flock League. So the question I have is, honestly, really the only question I have is about the audio mixing. Like, how much of it am I letting the Flock League video sound play versus my own audio overtaking? That's really like just from a technical perspective. That's really it. People usually, okay, just pause to comment. Okay. Wow, Brian Hodgman with the $100 super chat. Very often disagree, but definitely enjoy the content. Keep it up, Davis. Kudos on the 9K. W to you, sir. Thank you, Brian. And I'm sorry that my YouTube display names are messed up. I still don't know. I gotta fix it. Flock, I have an 8-team Dynasty League question I have to ask you. Do I need to send you a $1,000 super chat? Now, Mason, isn't it true that you don't even have the super chats turned on? And that Pete actually just invented that for you in the Best Ball Bros video? I just, C-Money, I don't know how to do it. It's something, Adam Scherer is the one who did it, because he's on our... I know there's gotta be a way to do it, but I don't know how. I didn't get on board and still am not, but I was the first to mention JCM. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What a guy. You know, September 1st, biggest fantasy day of the year. And Mason is here giving me videos, giving me ideas for free views. What a freaking guy, man. Mason, if I win one of the Flock community contests, is there a special Flock award that I get? I got to be one of the only people who has maxed every Flock community contest. I need a tight end. This team does not have a tight end. I'm going to take Zach Ertz. I know they want me to take Ramondre. All right, Artillery Frost maxed everyone as well. Allows people to pay for questions and receive answers, even if they're not in the stream. Oh, that's fire. Yeah, that is really fire. I really like that. So if I have an 8-team Dynasty question. Yeah, that's very cool. Like, wow, what a tool. You do love to see it. Yeah, this is a very fan-encoded team. Their answer links to the timestamp of the stream. That's so sick. Onward and upwards, boys. What is this pick, like 900? And Brandon Ayuk is here. Yeah, we're taking. Actually, yeah, whatever. Brandon Ayuk. It will email them automatically if they don't see it live. So sick. You could tell the chat is on their best behavior because Mason is here. I'm like, everyone in the chat is on their best behavior. Well, get me on the site as the head best ball guy. Hey man, you know my email. Hey, people forget that if Gunnar Helm didn't injure his ankle running the 40, he would have been a 3rd round pick. How much does exposure factor into your drafting decisions? I mean, pretty highly. I'm pretty conscious of my exposures overall. Don't want to have too much of any one guy. It could be a Terrence Ferguson team. How much is too much? Of Jake Bobo or of Harold Fannin Jr.? The Rams wide receiver 3 is Tutu Atwell. I mean, you do need to be thinking about bye weeks, of course, because you don't want to have zeros at tight end. You don't want to have zeros at quarterback or anything like that. We started a girls-only football league. I will win because I watch your streams. I hope so. I hope you do. GLGL. I am incredibly excited. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good year. I feel positive. I feel rejuvenated. No. I frankly just do not have the time to watch the Levitan solo stuff. Or just anything. Like it's very hard for me to engage earnestly with fantasy football content. Can't lose when you have 8.33% of every player. It's true. Statistically impossible. Any Tyquan Thornton for you? Maybe one team. I don't know. Let's see. Drafts completed, 1,426 completed teams. Do I have any Tyquan Thornton? No, I do not. 0 Tyquan Thornton teams. Maybe I have one on DraftKings. Did I give my take on Tyreek Hill not being named team captain? I did not. I don't know. Does it matter? Hard for me to tell if it matters or not. Finished up maxing on drafters. All right, GG, brother. The craziest player I've drafted at least once. And it's probably Hunter Renfrow. Honestly, it probably is Hunter Renfrow. Wow, 410 live viewers. You guys must miss Peter. You guys must just be saying, where the heck is Peter Overzet right now? How is Peter Overzet not here? No Peter, no Liam. You guys are lost, bro. No, my wife does not like football at all. Where is Peter? Peter is probably I literally think Peter probably is on the beach right now. Dead ass. Wow, this is crazy. Bryce Younginator? Yeah, Bryce Young. Sure, say less. No, I don't like any stacks, bro. No stacks. All right. How are we going to wrap this one up? We've got Caleb Williams, Jahmyr Gibbs, Devin Achane, T. Higgins, Devontae Adams, Roma Dunze, Zach Ertz, Ken Walker, Rashi Rice, Juwan Jennings, Brock Purdy, Luther Burden, Brandon Ayuk, and Bryce Young. Yeah, didn't Warren like not get paid anything though? It's like literally no money. Is Harold Fannin Jr. still here? He sure is. Harold Fannin Jr. Let's go. These allergies are just murdering me, man. Just deathly stuff. I think I've already taken Joe Flacco in a BR for real. I think I took him in a BR with Judy against that Bengals defense. Yeah, Jennings got $17 million over 3 years. It doesn't seem very good. Well, sadly, guys, you were gonna be treated to an extra little long stream, but then Mason gave me the idea to do the reaction video. So you guys are screwed now. So what I'm gonna leave you with when we're done here is we are instead gonna be doing. I'm just gonna premiere the BR video after this. How do I feel about Cleveland Week 1 Survivor? That seems awful to me. Need the head best ball person for Flock Fantasy to make a guest appearance on a stream at night with Mason before the season is over for a draft. Hey man, Mason knows where to find me. Yeah, I completely agree with this. There's no way Caleb is going to back up Jalen Warren all year. Just like no chance. All right. I'm like way behind at running back on this team, but my running backs are Jahmyr Gibbs, Devin Achane, and Ken Walker, so maybe it's okay. That's true. Well, Mason, yeah, he does stream after I go to bed. No, I have not yet maxed the puppy 4, but it will be coming soon. So I guess what I need to do is I need to download the Flock League video in Flock Fantasy League. So I guess I need to download it in HD and then just record it. Dude, these videos that they did, the 2 trades they did, 127,000 views. Just incredible. Download YouTube video in HD. Now, is it going to also pull the audio? That's the question. Oh, all right. I guess I could just do that. Could just watch straight from YouTube/screen share. Is there a best ball content watcher award? If so, has to go to Pepper Tony. Honestly, so real. Pepper Tony, maybe Nick P. It's pretty close. The sprint is definitely not going to insta-fill. Neither the sprint nor the marathon is going to fill. No chance, no way, absolutely not happening. No shot. All right, I have 5 picks left. Tajay Spears actually would have been a good fit on this team. Jatavian Sanders, a very good fit on this team with Bryce. No, I think Underdog knew what they were doing. I don't think they're sweating the overlay that much. Yeah, let's do DJ Giddens here. I like Horton a lot. I've been drafting Horton since January, brother. Little did you know. And now we'll take Jatavian Sanders. Is he available? Did he get picked? There we go. All right, so we need one more wide receiver, two more running backs. It's looking like a real Brashard Smith-ass team. Easy to stack Torrey Horton with Kenneth Walker on site credits. Never. I never feel this. When I pick someone at a good ADP value, I feel good about it. I like to get ADP value because most of the time the market at large is going to be more efficient than just one person's opinion of the game. Like there'll be things you're right about relative to the market, but by and large, the wisdom of the crowds is going to be better at fantasy football than you and better at ordering players in fantasy football than you are. So if you get a 10, 15, 20 spot ADP value on guys, it probably means you won. Why not just auto draft then? I mean, I think that's a dumb comment, honestly. What do you like? There's a lot of reasons not to auto draft. Honestly, most of them relating to roster construction. CH does not make me rethink Rashad at all. What is the point of CEH? Clyde Edwards-Helaire couldn't get on the field for the New Orleans Saints last year. Like, what do we think this guy has left in the tank? I mean, he didn't have much in the tank to begin with, to be quite frank. You feel me? My favorite moment as a viewer was when I told Mason he looked like Chimere DK and he looked up a photo and had nothing to say. CEH is the blank of blank. CEH is the Philip Dorsett of Leonard Fournette's. The Philip Dorsett of Leonard Fournette's. That's what he is. How you like that? Does that work for you? I think that's pretty good, honestly. Kind of hits every key point there. 250 drafts. I have 30% of Warren. Is that Tyler Warren? Wow. Sidekick giving me Brashard Smith. Don't mind if I do slurp a little Dipperino. Oh, who took him? Wait, he didn't go. Why did he go away from the sidekick? Sidekick wants me to take a wide receiver now? Yeah, right. I ain't doing that. Bang, Brashard Smith. Easy peasy. Should be my YouTube short bit. I go down the list and show highlights of a guy and do the X person is blank of blank. That could be good. That could be a good pick. Well, Leonard Fournette and Philip Dorsett were also first round picks. So that's why the bit hits, brother. All right. Who's my last wide receiver going to be? I guess Jalen Lane. Time to call Patty it. Who is my most ignored sidekick rec? Oh, it's Quinshawn Judkins, and it's not even close. Jalen Lane. For sure, the player that I have ignored from the sidekick most often has been Quinshawn Judkins. In my head, Brashard Smith is like a fat, slow running back. Brother, you got to watch some games. He's a converted wide receiver, ran a 4.3. Oh, well, I mean, what? Jalen Noel's fine. Who did I mean to click? Jalen Lane? Jalen Noel is fine. I don't think, my opinion is Judkins will not be playing week 1. And if he is, whatever. I mean, I have some Judkins teams. Is Mike Gesicki going to play week 1? I literally didn't know he was hurt. I frankly was unaware. I guess I'm not a real fantasy football analyst. I didn't know Mike Gesicki was injured. Wow, Micah Parsons injured his back and needs an epidural pain injection. I'm cooked this year. My highest drafted player is Cade Otton. I mean, your teams with Judkins at the 70 are not great. Real talk, Judkins or Chubb? I mean, Judkins. Nick Chubb, I guess, was a good pick in the eliminator. I think I was taking Judkins over Trevion in May. That's a no-no! All right, what's our final pick going to be here on this team? Caleb Williams, Jahmyr Gibbs, Devin Achane, T. Higgins, Devontae Adams, Roma Dunze, Zach Ertz, Ken Walker, Rashee Rice, Juwan Jennings, Brock Purdy, Luther Burden, Brandon Ayuk, Bryce Young, Harold Fannin Jr., DJ Giddens, Jatavian Sanders, Brashard Smith, Jalen Noel. All right, so we got to find a running back that's draftable. Sean Tucker is draftable. Oh, Damian Pierce is very draftable. Kendre Miller is draftable. Jarquez Hunter is draftable. Yeah, there's plenty of guys here. Trevor Etienne. I mean, the Falcons' offensive line stuff is definitely not good for Bijan, but I don't want to. That kind of strikes me as mid IQing it just a little bit, like just a smidgen of mid IQ. And if at all possible, I would like to keep my IQ towards the right quadrant. But I don't know. Psst, I don't want to say this too loudly, but I have reports of Brashard Smith being available. Well, you can say that Davis-Maddox derangement syndrome is BS, but it's real, brother, including me. Yeah, I mean, I think if you are concerned about, well, actually, I would tell you, I don't know, what's going to overlay more, the sprint or the drafters main event? But it's a good day to do it. Yes, Blake, of all people I would believe it about you. No one has ever loved practice squad players more than you, Blake. You are the top practice squad player drafter, and no one else is ever gonna out top you. Sidekick wants me to take a wide receiver. I do not. I want to take Damian Pierce, so I'm going to. I mean, I think you're more likely to realize it on drafters, but that would be my opinion. All right, I am sorry to the 408 of you who are watching right now, but I'm going to bail because I'm going to go record this video that Flock told me to record, because you're only as good as your last Flock idea. Immediately following this, there is going to be a premiere of a YouTube video. That YouTube video is how to play NFL Battle Royales over on Underdog. So I would encourage you guys to go check that out. stay around, hang out, do what you got to do. And would go, yes, the BR premiere is right after this. So go and watch that. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I'll be back tonight at 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern for a high-stakes draft with Leone. And then there's also going to be the flock reaction video that I guess I'm going to go record right now after that. So I'll talk to all you guys soon.